Hello, my name's Mareya. The song is called Tell Me a Story. Awesome. Tell me a story here. Tell me a story I'd like to hear. Tell me a story, all your secrets and your lovers. Tell me a story here. Down, how do you breathe? Share survival games, so pretty please. Everybody's down, you're looking up, and with the glass half empty, won't you fill up like a cup? Oh, so no, don't let me fall, just let me in. I feel dying slowly. I need some inspiration. Man, I'm out. Give me a happy story now. Sometimes I feel this life's a joke. Won't you go and lend a hand to pull me out of this big black hole? Guitar in hand, but I'm about to choke, yeah. But if you talk to me, baby, maybe you'll give me that handful of gold, you know. Oh, so no, don't let me fall, just let me in. I feel I'm dying slowly. I need some inspiration. Man, I'm out. Give me a happy story now. Oh, 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 so no, don't let me fall, just let me in. I feel I'm dying slowly. I need some inspiration. Man, I'm out. Give me a happy story. No, don't let me fall, just let me in. I feel I'm dying slowly. I need some inspiration. Man, I'm out. Give me a happy story now.
So what was that song about?
That song was pretty much about when you're trying to like write heaps of songs, you're trying to force it, and you're like, oh, I'm just not feeling it today, man. Like, I'm just not inspired by anything. So it's kind of like a desperate call for like someone tell me something awesome. I don't know.
Okay.
Just like kind of like a yearning for a different experience or some kind of story to kind of spark the fire, and then just kind of got inspired by not being inspired, which was kind of weird.
Okay.
Kind of ironic, but it worked out. Gave me a song, so sweet.
So tell us a little bit about your musical background, and like you got a really grungy kind of guitar style.
Really? Probably because I don't practice enough. Well, it's quite funny. Like, my favorite music is like 60s music, like rock and roll, and I love Nirvana, and I listen to some hardcore as well, which you probably wouldn't think at all from like listening to my songs. But I also like grew up listening to a lot of pop, like a lot of mainstream pop, but I always kind of listen to pop from an analytical point of view for like song structures and hooks and choruses and stuff. But yeah, like my musical background, I kind of just loved watching musicals when I was a kid, and then just kind of got obsessed with music. Like, yeah, I think the thing that spawned it all for me was watching Disney's Fantasia. There's no script, it's just music and like story, and it just fascinated me as a child. I just loved it, and then music just kind of took over my life.
And it's something you want to continue developing.
Definitely.
Yeah. You want to make a career out of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's nothing else I want to do.
Yeah.
Even if I'm poor forever, at least I'm having fun. You know.
So what kind of steps are you sort of taking to promote your music? Have you got any recordings or?
Yeah. I just released my first EP this year on end of May. That was like a 4-track EP. It was quite pop. I kind of wanted the first thing I put out there to be really commercial and like radio friendly, just so people could kind of hear that and go, oh, okay, like she could kind of do that if she wanted to. But I'm writing a new one at the moment, so I've got like 7 or 8 songs that I'm writing right now, for kind of a more live sound. Gonna have like, it's gonna be more guitar based, like quite influenced by, if you can imagine kind of like a toned down Kimber meets Jack White influence meets kind of Lana Del Rey's mood. Something like that. I don't really know. That's kind of like how some people describe it to me, so I'll just go with that. Yeah.
Cool. And so the songs that you've played so far, are they on your old EP or your new one?
These ones are for the new one. So we
get to be some of the first people to listen to it.
So if people like it, let me know and I'll put it on. And if you don't, tell me, because I won't. So,